Hello everybody, and welcome back to Asagao Academy, Normal Boots Club. I honestly don't even remember what we did last time. Oh, yes. Yes. Last time, we had a mental breakdown, or an emotional breakdown, because someone accidentally kicked us, and we fell over, and ice cream went on us. Boo-hoo us. Oh no. Anyways, this time we're back in school. And we're in the cafeteria, I think. And apparently, Paul's walking over here. Paul's the guy who kicked us. So, you know. See how that turns out. The same Paul who humiliated me last night strode towards me. I instinctively backed away, but he kept coming closer.
Hey.
I'm glad I found you. He didn't look angry to me. In fact, he was giving me an odd, lopsided smile. I wanted to make sure you weren't hurt or anything. You ran off before I could apologize properly. I know I messed up that line, but shut up. I looked down at my feet. It was embarrassing enough that I ran off crying like a little girl, but to know that I made him feel bad was even worse. I mean, I feel like it's a pretty a normal emotional thing to feel bad about accidentally kicking someone, jump kicking someone, no less. At the same time, the image of my ruined uniform popped into my mind. I couldn't tell whether I was more angry or embarrassed, or whether I was feeling something else entirely. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I got you pretty bad, didn't I? I think I ballerinaed too hard. He tilted his head to the side. It's a shame you're not wearing the uniform from yesterday. I like the pink splotches on you. It matched her hair. So smooth, Paul. So smooth. A deep, sick feeling crawled up from my stomach to sit in my throat. My dumb, stupid hair everywhere I went, people made fun of it. I thought the normal Boots guys were different, and he was trying to apologize. How could he say something like that to me? It was insulting. Because, you know, that sounds an awful lot like catcalling to me. Although that can't actually be very insulting, but whatever. I'm not gonna get political. Not for the first time I thought of dying a different color, but quickly dismissed it. Paul was waiting for a response. Mai gave me a quick nod, as if warning me not to mess this up. I mustered my best smile, hoping it was at least somewhat convincing. It's okay. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I'm more than happy to pay for dry cleaning. Josh and Nick and I feel really bad about everything. We've never made a girl cry before. Well, not by physically injuring her, I guess. Oh, okay. Thank you, but I was just gonna scrub it in the sink. Dad and I could never afford things like dry cleaners, so I was surprisingly good at hand washing things. That thing's gonna need more than just hot water and soap. Trust me. Tell you what, I have a friend who's a natural with that kind of stuff. I'll ask her to get the stain out for you. Just meet me later. I'll bring your uniform, okay? I'll try not to kick you this time. Without giving me time to say yes or no, he nodded and turned to leave. He spun quickly back around. I flinched. I thought he was going for a roundhouse kick. And are you, Right. Do you guys have a table? Cafeteria is pretty full right now. You can sit with us if you want. Just for today. Yes! Yes! We'll go. Right, Hannah? Lunch? With the Normal Boots Club? Maybe I really could become friends with them. And then no one would bother me again. Not about my hair or the ice cream incident. Even though the only people that were at the ice cream incident were these people right in front of you. And the Normal Boots Club, and... I mean, you're totally illogical. And it makes me somewhat angry.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Alright.
Follow me, ladies. Ladies. He led us to the middle of the cafeteria, where the Normal Boots Club sat with a table all to itself. Hey, you found her. You're Hannah, right? I nodded, blushing as I took a seat at the edge of the table next to Paul. Mai forced herself between Jared and PPG. Her eyes were only a few sparkles away from forming huge hearts. Real subtle. So, Hannah, we saw that you were upset and we were all worried. Are you feeling better? Super monotone PPG for some reason. PPG looked at me, clearly concerned. My heart was beating hard against my chest, but I wasn't sure whether it was because I was nervous or because the sad look on his face made me want to give him a hug. Or maybe it was because I was 2 inches away from Paul and only an arm's length away from all the other guys. As I tried valiantly, that's the word, to open my mouth, whispers spread around the lunchroom. Look at those girls over there. Who do they think they are? How come they get to sit there? I wish Senpai would notice me. Senpai. That is not the right word. Main characters get all the luck. Suddenly my thoughts turned dark. Could it be that by getting close to these guys I was setting myself up as a target instead of getting protection? That is exactly what's happening. My thoughts spun in my head. I was suffocating. PPG was still looking at me, even more worried than before. I'm fine. Thanks for your concern, though. Please don't feel bad. It was my fault for getting in the way. That makes no sense at all, but whatever. I'm sorry for causing such a scene. I should have controlled myself better. I hung my head. I wasn't sure how to act around these guys, so I defaulted to extremely polite. My father would have been proud. Your father that is in a dead-end job and makes no money. But you know what? At least he's polite. That doesn't buy you happiness, though. Or rather, it doesn't buy you financial success. Sadly, being nice does not. Hannah, don't apologize. It was Paul's fault. Right, Polly? Nick shoved Paul, who looked exasperated. There we go. Who looked exasperated. I apologized as best as I... I apologized as best as I could, Nick. Give me a break. It was a relief that PBG wasn't staring at me anymore. Almost no one else was paying me or Mai any attention. Shane, however, was still shooting me quick, suspicious glances. It was almost like he didn't want me there, and I felt uncomfortable.
Hey, Hana!
Do you like it here so far, Hannah?
Hey, Hana!
Oh. How do you like it here so far, Hannah? Good. How about you? I mean, I like it here. Thank you. Jared smiled at me, then turned away. I picked up my food. The guys were all wrapped in their own conversations, and mine was busy preventing hyperventilation from being so close to Jared. I can feel his body. Oh dear.
Hey.
You doing okay, Hannah? My girl? 'Cause I gotta be racist or stereotypical, whatever. A smiling Sag turned to me. Fuck's sakes. His name sounds like a noun, so I can't. I know we can be overwhelming. You're fine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. Thank you. I winced. Sorry, I can be a bit of a wallflower.
No
need to apologize, girl. I'm sure we've all been wallflowers before. But that reminds me, the flower festival. He turned to the group, addressing them all, as if on cue. They all suddenly turned to pay him attention. Who you taking this year? Right, the flower festival. Miss Shizuka mentioned it before. What is the flower festival? No one's explained it to me yet.
Well...
It's basically just a festival. Didn't you have those at your old school? We did have festivals at my old school, but they were basically just 40 kids grouped in one room, sharing snacks they brought from home. That sounds more like lunch to me. Well, we had something kind of like them, but I stopped going because they were stupid.
Really?
Why not? They're so fun. You get fucked. God, I love getting fucked. I didn't really want to answer. There was no way I could say, well, my friends turned on me, so when I went... I'm sorry, my friends turned on me? What the... Are you a rabid bear? Well, my friends turned on me, so when I went, people pretended I didn't exist. That sounds like such... Not to be a dick to the writers, but that is such a cop-out backstory. Like, what the hell? My friends stopped liking me because reasons... Maybe there is further explanation, I don't know. But Mai was waiting for an answer, and everyone else was looking at me. I'm just... not into that stuff, I guess. Oh well, maybe you'll like this one more. The first flower festival happens all over Japan around this time of year. But it's a big deal in Higana. That's the town right next to Asagao. There's apparently some kind of myth about flowers that's somewhat important. Supposedly, the founder of Higana was an old man who got lost in the mountains and almost died of thirst. His flower spirit came to me and offered him help in return for his vow to protect her home. I don't think I said that right, but I'm not gonna reread it, because I'm a motherfucking gangster. He agreed, and she drained herself of all her water so he could drink. The man founded This is fucking me up. I want to say Higanaba, but fuck it. To watch over the meadow in which he met the flower. In some visions of the myth, the man and the flower spirit fell in love. It's a truly romantic festival. One may hope to find someone with which to make a vow of eternal love. Jesus. Dyslexia. Why? Just as the man and the spirit did, and to live on to protect the one they love. You know, on paper it's not as bad, but on a screen, for some fucking reason, it's hard to read. Jared winced, and I swooned. So, during the day of the flower festival, there's lots of stalls set up, and you can go and play games, eat food, and go flower viewing. Then at night, there's a special meadow over by the temple where you can go watch flowers, and there's a bonfire and dancing. It's lots of fun. We can look forward to it every year. Asagao sells paper flowers in the booth. Little booth to raise money for the school, too. There's usually a big volunteer drive beforehand. People who are good at origami. Origami? I'm great at origami.
Really?
Really? Shane is too. Maybe you should work together. Shane gave a tight-lipped smile. Somehow I didn't think that would be happening.
Hey.
Hey. Speaking of, I swear you rejected 10 girls last festival season. I mean, that's nothing compared to me, naturally. But there was so many girls with broken hearts, even I couldn't mend them all. I just went for maybe I should just do, instead of attempting to perpetrate, I don't know if that's the right word, mimic, I'll just use the word mimic. Instead of trying to mimic Jared's actual voice, maybe I should just do the sexy voice, since apparently he's a model, so obviously he would have a sexy voice. You still hung up on your English girlfriend.
What?
Shane Flint. No. Use words. Shane flinched, visibly taken aback. Then he shrugged. I don't talk to her anymore. Oh, Shane. I want you to be happy, that's all. He wiped away a fake tear. Shane grimaced. How great would it be if someone asked me, maybe even one of the normal boots guys did? No, I doubted that would ever happen. They were only letting me sit here because they physically assaulted me. They didn't want me to sue them. I sighed and cut my beefcake with a plastic knife. You certainly did cut your beefcake, didn't you? You just stopped. You just cut them all up. You just cut all that beefcake. So, any girls in mind, fellas? Besides me, Mai shifted nervously. Her eyes kept flickering from Jared to her french fries. She looked like a child who stole several cookies. Jared spread out his arms and raised an eyebrow. A god waiting for names to fall into his lap. I'm thinking of going solo this year, to be honest. Yeah, same. Man, you guys are boring. You aren't much better, man. I am on another level compared to you guys. I've already got my choice picked out. There was a quiet clattering next to me. Maya dropped her fork. Yeah, I'm sure you have. It'll probably be a new choice tomorrow. Jared flipped his hair with his hand. You know me so well. There's only so... Oh, yep, okay, that's right. There's only so much time to make so many different girls come true. I said, maybe I fucked up. I thought it was so many different times to make girls come. And that was the end, but no. So many different ties. Make so many different girls' dreams come true. There you go. Let's try not to do a voice and just do this. This voice that usually now allows me to enunciate things, and if I make a mistake, it doesn't matter because it sounds stupid anyways. No! I must find the one who is most in need. So it's not even about which one you like then, huh? Nope. And you make fun of me. Just then, the warning bell rang. It was time to head back to class. As everyone got up to toss their trays, I stood up and, overwhelmed with a sudden burst of feeling, shouted, thank you for letting me and my eat lunch with you today. Excuse me. I really appreciate it. Yeah, thanks. Hannah was having a terrible day, and you guys cheered her right up. So, see you guys again tomorrow? Same time? Mai tilted ahead, eyes twinkling. She had that fuck me look in her eyes that no one could resist. Paul said we could only sit with them today. That's cool. Paul waved a hand in dismissal her, almost dropping his tray with the other. Cafeteria is pretty crowded, and we have an extra room at our table. I keep on right-clicking. People are too afraid to sit with us or something. Well, we did kick a girl yesterday. All of them stopped at the same time, then went to the room moving in unison as the same as the customers. All of them shrugged at the same time, then left the room, moving in unison like a team of synchronized swimmers. Jared dumped his tray and jogged to catch up with them. As soon as they were out of earshot, Mai took my hands in hers and jumped up and down. Okay. That's what you call peeking the mic. That really should have had another take, because my ears are bleeding. You did it, Hannah. We get to sit at the popular table. I've been trying to do this for 2 years, and you did it in 2 days. Damn you and your protagonist powers. She dropped our hands and made a jokingly, I think, angry face. Main characters have all the fun. I called it. Don't know what else to say. You'll be in pairs, painting a diorama or paper mache lamp. Anything postmodern. Then write a paper on design. Or don't. That works too. The most casual teacher ever in existence. Fuck's sakes, I pressed right click again. But remember, this project will count for 10% of your final grade, so work hard. Sound good? The only response was bitter murmuring. What? She gave you an art project that doesn't need a write-up to it. That's your fucking project. It's art. In your history class. That doesn't need a... You are just bastards, aren't you? Miss Shizuka often ended with, sounds good. But she never cared about the answer. Alright, in the last few minutes of class, pick your partners and discuss your project plan. We'll continue next time. In a matter of seconds, almost all the desks in the classroom connected. I looked at Mai, but a girl, Mimi Santos, already claimed her. Mai frowned at me as if to apologize. I scanned the classroom for a few other people I met, finding them already paired. I was going to be the only one without a partner. Suddenly, the edge of a desk collided with mine.
Hey.
Yeah! Guess we'll be working together. I like the idea of him having that stupid face just really close to the camera. Hey. Hello. We can be partners. BBG sat in front of me with a cheeky grin. Didn't he sit on the other side? For fuck's sakes. Yeah, okay. Just have him go. Perfect. Didn't he sit on the other side of the room? How did he get his desk over here so quickly? I leaned over to look past him. He'd left a gaping hole and several students in his wake. Fuck. Seeing my gaze, he turned around. Oh. Just gotta... okay. You know what, with this wonderful statement, we're gonna end it here. Great. Be sure to like the video, or dislike it if you need to, if you really want to. I'd love you to comment as to why you disliked it, though. That would be very nice. Although, you've probably disliked the video already, so you wouldn't hear this message. Anyways, and comment, and subscribe, and share, and do other social media things, and favorite. All of that is very much appreciated. I think that's my spiel, so thank you everybody for watching. I am the Morbid Hopo, and goodbye.